Welcome to your mid-month readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Virgos, I feel that during this mid-month, you're really waiting, some of you are really waiting for your time to come. You know, you're waiting for the future, the promise that the future holds to be a part of your life. I feel that some of you are actually waiting, or in this waiting phase, and needing to hold on firmly to your faith and your trust that your time will come. Some of you are, again, challenged with this waiting phase because you may feel lonely, isolated, or it may put you at facing your own self in regards to not giving into fear of giving up. I feel that some of you are learning during this mid-month that there are many things that are out of your control. And for those Virgos that still insist in control, there may be an event or a situation that may teach you about needing to let loose, needing to be more flexible and open to the unpredictable element of life. I feel that some of you do need to pay attention to your attachments during this period of time, because there's a real fast and like erratic energy that may be a part of your days for some of you, that may bring unexpected situations, reversal of circumstances, but also deep enlightenment, you know, and like this powerful epiphany that may suddenly bring the light that you were needing to understand something. I do feel that some of you are going to have, or you are already sensing this, your foundation being shaken up in order to make you move. I feel that, again, some Virgos that are too much in a comfortable, stagnant place are going to get some type of, I don't want to say scare, it's more like an uncomfortable situation that pushes you to go outside and live life, which is another message here, is that some of you are in this energy of apathy and you're not living life, or you're wasting the thrill and the possibilities of discovery that exists in every single day. I feel that some of you need to inject fire and adrenaline and confidence, pursuit of happiness, a real focus on that in your life, to let loose again of this desire to control circumstances and relationships and events to be what makes you feel comfortable, and not to allow them to actually be what they are, so you don't end up, you know, being disappointed. I feel that some of you that are dealing with relationships and you're waiting for a relationship to come together and to finally work out, or to see if this relationship will or not work out. Actions speak louder than words. It's a clear message here. So, and I also feel that there's some promises that may not be kept. And this applies itself to your participation in the issue, or through attracting a circumstance on other relationships that may be as well displaying this energy. So you may be dealing with an unreliable, unpredictable element overall in your life that some of you may not like, because it may be your unconscious side that is like asking for urgent freedom and release. And so because you control, you may attract a circumstance that is out of your control to attract, you know, some type of lesson in your life that you need to acknowledge about not wasting time with what is not working, with what is outdated, with what is not functioning in your life. I do feel that some of you may be afraid of That's why there's this message of not giving in to fear, because I feel some of you may be afraid of something you don't know what it is. It's like you have this sensation that something may happen, or something bad may happen, or that there's going to be a circumstance in your life that it's going to fall apart, and you may be scared. There's a lot of fear tapes in your mind. And even if you are sensing something, even if you are sensing that type of energy of the calm before the storm, you may need to breathe in and breathe out and let the process unfold naturally, because this feels out of your control. Whichever it is that you're sensing, you cannot control it. It's unpredictable and it's out of your hands. And you may have some lessons here during this mid-month about that. For those who are feeling down and sad and lonely and abandoned, or facing some vulnerable spots that are still very sensitive or part of your conscious energy during this time, the sadness will wash away. I do feel that that sadness will be gradually, decreasing its intensity, because I also feel that you will be called to, it's like a very intense phase that it's coming here for Virgos, like a go, 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 go phase. I don't feel like Virgos will have much time now forward to just stop and mope around. I feel that that phase is over. And when I say that, is that yes, we do need to be honest with the way we feel. We need to feel our feelings, and if we are not feeling okay, we need to be honest about that. But then there's that, and there's, again, as I explained in other videos, holding on to that pain, because somehow, somewhere, it became comfortable to be in this space of sadness, of loss, of grief, and you don't push yourself or you give yourself a reason to not go outside and experience life, even through this pain. So the pain may still be with you, and it may always be. That's the hard truth. That pain may never go away. What usually ends happening is that we recreate from it continuously. We find a place of healing through sharing, connection, experiences, through dedicating ourselves to a cause, to something that gives us hope, or at least that feels like it carries some type of importance out there in the world. And I do feel that this doesn't mean that you will never heal, or that this pain will never go away. What I'm saying is it may never. So you need to ask yourself, if you're just waiting for that to go away to start living, if that's something you really want to do deep down with an honest outlook. Do you really want to wait for something that may never happen, and meanwhile waste this time of your life where you could have so many experiences and actually allow yourself to be surprised with what you may encounter? I know that I feel that there's a sense of being Virgos are kind of it's like you feel like you may not have a break, and you are tested after test, but you're building muscle. I do feel that Virgos are here building muscle, and you're becoming stronger, even if you cannot acknowledge. But for those who have been out of alignment with your path, or you're just in the wrong way, because sometimes this tower energy appears when we are not even close to something that we should be. This tower interferes to bring that awareness that there's some type of shaky foundation that will crumble down. And whichever we have built on faulty foundations, that's what I wanted to say, will crumble down, not because God hates you or because you have no luck. It's an opportunity to see what you couldn't see, and to wake up to a reality, and to live in a reality where you are the creator of your happiness by pursuing it. I feel this action speaks louder than words. It's a clear notion that you need to go after things. You know, I feel that some of you need to move, you need to travel. For those who can, of course, I know that not all of us do have that opportunity, but there's an energy of mobility and dynamism, action, being proactive that is really required to help you. I feel that there's a lot of things that you have been accumulating, excessive energy that needs to be poured out of your system. So any type of physical activity or involving yourself in different projects or in different kind of situations that do interest you, it could help you feel better at the end of the day. I do feel that some of you are getting to a crossroads where you may need to make an important decision about leaving or staying, and this could apply itself to any circumstance. For each Virgo will be a different situation, but there's this energy of reaching a crossroads and you needing to make a very important decision for your life, because I feel that this crossroads is like a final crossroads. After this one, whichever path you choose, it will be with you for a long time, and it's going to be like a no turning back option. So I feel that some of you will be tested as well with the power of free will. It's like after you're tested with things that are out of your control, you will regain empowerment, and you will understand that you do have a choice. You don't have a choice over and control over what happens to others and to things in life that are out of your grasp. The only thing you can control is self-control. It's the self-control, control of the self, and the reaction you choose to have, and the understanding you choose to have over those circumstances. So some of you may then be about, but I feel this is further down the line, possibly. I keep seeing June forward, so June forward may be more the time frame, but it's already a part of the process. You see, everything is connected. It's already part of the process that you are in right now. But somewhere along the future, it doesn't matter really when, because again, for each Virgo will be a different scenario. It could be sooner or later. You will have an important choice to make about staying in the situation you are or leaving. And the question will be about the fact that, again, the challenge actually here, yes, a new life awaits you, and you know that a new life awaits you, but the question remains, do you want it? Do you want whichever this is that you know it's out there for you to explore? I do feel that this question will be of major importance in the months ahead. It feels like the Lover's energy. I do feel that some of you don't recognize yourself anymore, or you are facing some type of crisis of identity, or identity crisis, more like that, and existential crisis even, possibly here. Depends on, again, which Virgo. There's, again, so many things that happened to you that were part of this process of understanding of who you are, regardless of the fact that you may already be able to put the pieces together or not. They were there for an important reason, and it was not to punish you. It was not to make you a victim. It was possibly for some of you to actually poke you to be the better version of yourselves, to not settle, to not let others walk over you, to not confuse being humble with allowing others to humiliate you, or allowing humiliation after humiliation to happen. And this is just an example that I'm sensing here. As I said in the Taurus reading, I will repeat for Virgos. I never say that this is an absolute truth, whatever I'm feeling, sensing, and channeling. This is a specific message for some of you out there who will know exactly who you are and who this applies to. And I'm saying this because I have received some comments about Virgos and Taurus, which has been the signs lately that have been presenting some challenges, that my readings are negative or too depressing, and you know, all of that. Naturally, this is a general reading, and even in this general reading, this applies to a specific group of people that naturally will gravitate towards me and understand what I'm saying naturally. It will click and resonate with them naturally. For those where that doesn't happen, it's because this is not for you. This doesn't apply for you. If it doesn't feel right, it's not for you. And that's why there's this magical, amazing diversity of tarot readers and healers and all of these astrologers. There's so many of them because each one of us is downloading a specific stream of consciousness to a specific stream of tribe and group of people. That's why I'm saying, if it doesn't resonate with you, it's because it's not for you. So, and I don't sugarcoat things, you know. I give the message as I feel it, but not only for 1 second, I take away the possibility of change, the possibility of still dealing with these challenges and finding happiness and light every single day, managing both experiences, which is actually possible. Never, never, never I have in my intention, it may come out that way, it's open to interpretation, but never I do have any type of negative outlook in what I'm saying. I feel that it's very important to put things as they are, as we feel them, because this is where I feel there's a problem, is in acknowledging and sitting with this shadow, sitting with what's uncomfortable and many times ugly. And it sucks much of the times because we don't want to deal with it. We know life is short and we just want to be happy. But in order to have that amount of substantial happiness, significant one, we need to do the work. And Virgos is one of those signs where they don't get away with this. They don't. Very rarely a Virgo can get away in finding happiness without going through this work. And this is for Virgos and anyone out there. So I just wanted to give this clarification as I did for Taurus reading, because naturally, you know, sometimes I may come across in a negative way. That's never my intention. And I just wanted to say that, you know, what I say here about these energies are part of this healing that the collective is going through. And part of the healing is to go through these excruciating experiences that sometimes put in question everything, our entire lives and our meaning in this reality, our presence here. What does this mean? Why am I here? I don't want to be here, you know? But don't ever feel, you know, that this is an attack, or because, you know, if I keep seeing this type of energies, of course that I will keep talking about the same topics, because we need to go through it patiently every single time it shows up. We need to talk about it, because if there's something to talk about, it is because there's still someone out there that needs to listen to it. So yeah. And I feel that some of you are dealing with this, again, not recognizing yourselves, or others may be telling you this, that they don't recognize yourselves anymore, or there's just something very different about you that people are sensing. For some of you, it's for good reasons. For some of you, it may be just it's like you are out of touch with your authentic self. And you need to go back to life. That's the message that keeps coming up. To wake up, to go, to move, to push, to trust that yes, the future holds a promise. Yes, you will make it, and you are capable of anything you put your energies into. So I do hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you who have been liking, sharing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.